I can see the future. It's full of pals. I'm on the edge of life, and the view is gorgeous.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the cinematic offerings of 2025 that reminded us why we love movies in the first place.
I have my reasons.
Which are what?
My reasons? I'm not saying. I'm saying I'm not saying.
Number 20, Wicked for Good.
This is between us, the wizard and I.
Finishing the story that began with its gravity-defying predecessor, the second half of the Wicked story is just as emotionally enthralling and alive with wonder. With Elphaba and Glinda now torn apart after the former's climactic stance against the wizard, Wicked for Good reaffirms their eternal bond through its staggering musical performances.
It's time for both of us to fly!
Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande remain just as praiseworthy, delivering a knockout punch to naysayers with their powerful vocals and even greater emotional range. Even as the arrival of a certain girl from Kansas brings us closer to a more familiar version of Oz, Wicked for Good remains defiantly over its own rainbow. It rounds things out as a musical adaptation unlike any other, and one that's changed us. Okay, say it with us.
I'm off to see the wizard.
Number 19, Thunderbolts.
Elena, being a hero, there is no higher calling. Your sister understood something about that.
I should have come back for you.
No. That's just a fairy tale.
After years of diminishing returns following 2019's epic Avengers Endgame, the Marvel Cinematic Universe bounced back in a big way with Thunderbolts. Incorporating characters from several previous Marvel projects, director Jake Schreier's film assembles a ragtag group of superpowered misfits against their will to combat a deadly new threat of seemingly unspeakable power.
Look, you have the wrong people. We have all done bad things.
Look, I've been where you are. The past doesn't go away. So you can either live with it forever, or you can do something about it.
Thunderbolts returns the flagging franchise to its roots, delivering the sheer thrills of the Captain America movies, combined with the dark humor of Guardians of the Galaxy. Anchored by Oscar nominee Florence Pugh's three-dimensional performance as a conflicted Black Widow, Thunderbolts is the rare superhero movie that not only excites, but has something bigger on its mind too.
No one here is a hero.
We all have things that we regret.
But I have so many.
Elena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
Number 18, Final Destination Bloodlines.
Family, you don't get to pick the one you get. Just gotta love the one you got.
I always knew this day would come.
I got it.
I don't think you got it.
I held him off for years.
Mission Impossible wasn't the only long-running franchise that came back strong in 2025. Coming nearly 15 years after Final Destination 5, Bloodlines tells a new story within the series' wider universe, one that pushes the boundaries of what we've come to expect from Final Destination.
Grandma, what's happening to us? Years ago, I had a premonition that started it all. I saw what death was about to do. I saved a lot of lives that night.
Using the franchise's central conceit to explore themes of intergenerational trauma, Bloodlines puts its pedal to the smashed, twisted metal from minute one and never lets up. Sure, it doesn't do much to switch up Final Destination's tried-and-true formula, but it hardly needs to. Most of all, Bloodlines serves as a touching farewell to series mainstay and Candyman star Tony Todd, explaining just enough about his mysterious mortician without totally giving everything away.
This book, it will show you everything you need to know to keep our family safe.
It all started with Grandma. Death is coming for us because we were never supposed to exist.
Watch out!
Only by embracing death will it pass you by.
Number 17, Mickey 17.
I wouldn't be surprised if you're thinking at this point, what have I done?
How lucky can one guy be?
Nothing was working out, and I wanted to get off of Earth.
You're applying to be an expendable?
Yeah.
You read through the whole application.
I should have read through it.
From the start, Mickey 17 seemed to have everything going for it. It had a multiple Oscar-winning writer-director in Bong Joon-ho, and an all-star cast that included such heavy hitters as Robert Pattinson and Oscar nominees Mark Ruffalo, Steven Yeun, and Toni Collette. The sci-fi comedy also garnered positive reviews that praised its messaging, versatility, and deft satire.
They made me work my ass off on one mission after another.
Every time you die, we learn something new, and humanity moves forward.
Oh, man, he's alive. It's fine.
My life is gonna be beautiful.
Mickey! It's not looking very good for you.
Unfortunately, despite its considerable pluses, Mickey 17 flopped hard at the box office, reportedly costing Warner Brothers as much as $80 million in losses. As such, we can only hope that with time, Mickey 17 rises to the status of becoming a cult favorite, and that future audiences give the film its due as one of 2025's best.
I'm sure you're used to it by now, but what's it feel like to die?
Even on my 17th go-around, I hate dying.
Why aren't you dead?
Multiples.
Number 16, Warfare.
لا تخاف لا تخاف لا تخاف لا تخاف لا تخاف لا تخاف ما هيصير لك شيء لا تخاف قوم على عينك هناك هناك أنا ناوي الأمريكان وبس عندي كم سؤال زين
Just under a year after the release of his action thriller Civil War, writer-director Alex Garland followed that film up with the harrowing Warfare. The newer project focuses on a platoon of Navy SEALs in the aftermath of the Battle of Ramadi in 2006, a relatively little-known part of the wider Iraq War. Warfare stars an impressive ensemble of up-and-coming Hollywood leading men, including Joseph Quinn, Will Poulter, Charles Melton, and Michael Gandolfini.
All stations this net, all stations this net. Clearance operations are complete. All friendly units are RTB at this time. Be advised, you have new friendly location. The bigger company has moved northwest of your location. 2 clicks.
Understand. Copy all.
This is in addition to Emmy nominee DeFaro Wunatai, who plays a fictionalized version of Ray Mendoza, who co-wrote and directed Warfare alongside Garland. A deeply disturbing journey executed in nail-biting real time. Garland and Mendoza's film is highly effective in proving the old adage, war is indeed hell.
Alpha 2, this is 1. We might have guys starting to move in our position.
Maybe because they heard you sledging through the wall, right? We could hear every strike. Why didn't you just charge?
I didn't want to make a noise.
Not sure that worked out for you.
Number 15, The Long Walk.
Marty, you were gonna die on this hill. Maybe more than half. That happened 6 years ago. 28 total! Shit!
2025 was a fantastic year for Stephen King adaptations, but The Long Walk makes it farther than the rest. A simple yet brutal thriller, it realizes one of King's most disturbing premises. A group of young men participate in a televised competition where they walk until one remains.
Get up, youngin! Get up!
Oh, but it ain't fair! No, it ain't fair!
The Long Walk courageously drops us into this frightening scenario without much explanation, but backs everything up with gut-wrenching performances. The undeniable bromance between Cooper Hoffman and David Johnson is just the tip of the iceberg, as the ensemble's natural chemistry makes each departure hurt just as badly as the last. Despite the novel's parallels to the Vietnam War, this Long Walk more broadly underscores the futility of conflict and the kinship required to stand against it.
And you're right, Pete, this moment matters. Every moment matters. Especially at the end.
Number 14, Black Bag.
Where are you off to?
Black bag.
Right. You asked how it works. To be with someone in this business, this is how.
You each know what you know, and you know what you'll do, and you never discuss certain things again.
If even Cate Blanchett, Michael Fassbender, and Oscar-winning director Steven Soderbergh can't put butts in movie theater seats, then what does that say about the state of Hollywood in 2025? A good old-fashioned spy thriller that notably isn't based on any pre-existing source material, Black Bag was critically acclaimed, boasting a virtually unheard-of 98% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I watch her, I assume she watches me. I would do anything for you.
Would you?
Yes.
If a situation presents itself, would you choose your marriage over everything else?
My devotion to my marriage is my professional weakness.
Unfortunately, Soderbergh's latest was almost totally overlooked by audiences, grossing just $39 million on a reported budget of up to $60 million. As such, we feel that Soderbergh was justified when he publicly posed the question of, what's going to happen to the person behind me who wants to make this kind of film?
Maybe this is all your greatest game, George.
It's a very dangerous line of work.
I'll say.
Would you kill for me, George? Would you?
Number 13, Marty Supreme.
Backhand, forehand.
How do you live?
Well, I live with the confidence if I believe in myself, the money will follow.
Benny and Josh Safdie are masters at crafting adrenaline-pumping movies that make us nervous in the most exciting ways. That is still the case when the brothers go solo, and Josh completely outdoes himself with the frantic sports epic Marty Supreme. Starring Timothée Chalamet in yet another awards-worthy performance, the movie follows the titular Marty on a madcap quest to prove he's the world's best ping-pong player.
Marty, I can't support your mother.
You're not gonna have to, because I'm gonna step up.
Step up.
I'm gonna step up in a way you can't even imagine.
Between his performance, Safdie's exhilarating direction, and the movie's relentless pace, Marty Supreme has earned comparisons to other studies in decadence, like The Wolf of Wall Street and Catch Me If You Can. Though still very much a Safdie flick, only time will tell what kind of standards it will set for the sports genre as a whole.
See, you're already following it way better. Look at his eyes. You're looking more engaged now.
Buddy, custom ball like that is gonna cost a lot of money.
Of course it's custom. It's original ball for an original guy. It's a Marty Supreme ball, not the Marty normal ball.
Number 12, 28 years later. In an age of revisiting dormant franchises through legacy sequels, 28 years later represents everything great about this trend. Director Danny Boyle returns alongside writer Alex Garland, and the pair shows no signs of merely repeating the same steps of their iconic original outing. Instead, by shifting focus to a community just outside the quarantined British Isles, 28 years later matches its enhanced action and makeup work with thought-provoking and naturally contemporary ideas. While the rage virus refuses to slow down, the movie is often at its best in quiet, contemplative moments that probe the connection between self-preservation, identity, and mortality.
It's Latin. Ironically, it's a dead language. It means remember death. Remember, you must die.
The committed performances, especially that of newcomer Alfie Williams, guide us through a world that, even if it's beyond saving, isn't entirely beyond hope.
You need a medicine, one of the old medicines from the hospitals. If you tell us where one was, I can go and I can get it.
Listen to
Just
me.
tell us, please.
There is no medicine that can cure.
Number 11, Sentimental Value.
But he's a very difficult person. We can't really talk.
If Final Destination has proven that intergenerational trauma remains a fruitful theme for the horror genre, then Sentimental Value confirms that it still works for an intimate domestic drama. Here, Stellan Skarsgård stars as filmmaker Gustav as he reconnects with his estranged daughters while developing a movie about their family's complicated history. Oldest daughter Nora is particularly resistant to Gustav's efforts, especially after he offers a part initially written for her to an American movie star.
Ja, det är väldigt tufft att vara skådespelerska, förstår du. Självförtroende och ditt behov av uppmärksamhet är olidligt.
Hvordan vet du det? Du känner oss ju ikke sånn egentlig, ja.
It makes for a multifaceted portrayal of how artistic expression inevitably intersects with personal memories. Fueled by hard-hitting dialogue and devastating performances, Sentimental Value takes a difficult but honorable road by questioning if creative pursuits are the best way to come to terms with the past.
Ni två är ju det bästa som har hänt mig.
Bäst som har skjedd deg? Skulle vært der litt mer, da?
Number 10. Wake Up, Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery.
Everyone thinks I did it. I didn't do it.
This goes way beyond normal police work. This is something even I have not experienced.
With his third foray into the world of Benoit Blanc, writer-director Rian Johnson solidifies the Knives Out franchise as one of the most reliable in recent memory. Wake Up, Dead Man remains true to its predecessor spirit by providing the detective another scintillating mystery with a scathingly satirical edge. Centering around a murder at a small-town church, Blanc is joined by yet another terrific cast of A-listers, though Josh O'Connor's fiery performance as a troubled minister makes for an easy standout.
Here's what's gonna happen. Benoit frickin' Blanc and I are gonna ask you all some questions, and you're gonna answer them. We're gonna get to the bottom of who killed Monsignor Wicks and why. And then... that's it!
Wake Up, Dead Man keeps the franchise as fun and politically charged as ever, crafting an intricate web of secrets that lay bare the shortcomings and hypocrisies of organized religion. In short, it just might be the perfect whodunit for a year like 2025.
The man is lying dead. A classic, impossible crime.
Okay, you're freaking me out now.
Number 9. Superman.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Aside from the Spider-Verse franchise, few of today's superhero outings manage to evoke the experience of seeing a comic book come to life. That is precisely what makes James Gunn's Superman a breath of fresh air, as it doesn't so much adapt the character as it does the comics that give him meaning. Bypassing an origin story and the building of a team, Superman provides us a DCU that's already alive with three-dimensional characters. Moreover, it's a highly relatable take on the Man of Steel, with David Corenswet arguably coming closer than anyone to matching Christopher Reeve's humble charisma. That humility is also evident in how the movie tells its own story without resorting to Easter eggs or cheap setups in order to tease future installments.
I get scared. I wake up every morning and despite not knowing what to do, I put one foot in front of the other and I try to make the best choices I can. I screw up all the time. But that is being human.
Number 8. The Naked Gun. Given the rise of IP-based blockbusters, few mainstream movies feel content to just make audiences laugh, but The Naked Gun more than delivers on that simple goal. This continuation sees Liam Neeson take the reins as Frank Drebin Jr., and the actor's gruff, deadpan delivery makes each joke more absurd than the last.
A perfect morning? Sure. But I had no idea what this city had in store for me.
Although it follows the formula of the Leslie Nielsen-led trilogy to a T, it keeps its focus squarely on staging one outrageous gag after another. The Naked Gun is simultaneously a refreshing diversion for audiences and a nostalgic callback to a simpler time at the movies. It's the most purely funny movie of the year, and a display of courage that will hopefully make way for theatrical comedies to make a comeback. Number 7. KPop Demon Hunters. Perhaps the most surprising hit of 2025, few were expecting a romp about a girl group moonlighting as demon hunters to go as above and beyond as it does. And we aren't just talking about its infectious zero-skip banger of a soundtrack. KPop Demon Hunters not only matches its incredible music with impeccable animation, but with a genuinely moving depiction of guilt and self-acceptance. Much like its demonic antagonists who hide in plain sight, looks are deceiving in more ways than one with this movie.
You're all I can think of, every drop I drink up. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop.
KPop Demon Hunters is animated and scored with unbridled affection for the culture it depicts. Even K-pop's most vocal critics will be surprised by how willing it is to make its musical sequences such an involving part of the story. Number 6. Frankenstein.
Stop! Do not harm him! I'm here.
The timeless novel by Mary Shelley has cast such a large shadow over so many genres, while the 1931 Universal adaptation has played a key role in giving horror a visual identity. And yet nearly a century later, Guillermo del Toro's retelling of Frankenstein seemingly taps into something that so many other adaptations have missed. Always one to sympathize with a monster, Del Toro finds the perfect fit for his compassion in Jacob Elordi, whose miraculous transformation is just the tip of the movie's grand technical iceberg.
And for a moment, a brief moment, the world and I were at peace.
Frankenstein is an undeniable visual feast worthy of Del Toro's best work. But thanks to Elordi's gentle and layered performance, the director keeps the story fresh by reminding audiences what it means to truly experience life.
Oh, madness calling me back. I cannot die. And I cannot live.
Number 5. Begonia.
But the bees, they're dying. And that's the way they planned it. To make us the same as the bees.
Let's go again.
Begonia sees a pharmaceutical CEO kidnapped by 2 conspiracy-obsessed men who are convinced she's an alien. The fact that we're living in a moment in which that premise doesn't sound completely ridiculous is a sign of its chilling timeliness. Emma Stone reunites with director Yorgos Lanthimos after their Oscar-winning collaboration on Poor Things. And while Begonia isn't as visually extravagant, it has just as much on its mind.
I am a high-profile female corporate exec. What you're asking me to do is not quite clear to me.
Taking on topics like capitalist greed and internet radicalism, it's a film that implores us to laugh so that we don't lash out against the world. With each passing laugh, we're forced to question if those in power are simply misusing it, or if we forsake our own power by looking for answers in the wrong places.
I know who you are. I know what you are.
I know you too, Teddy.
Number 4. Weapons. Taking cues from the likes of Magnolia and Prisoners, Zach Cregger's sophomore feature is horror at its most ambiguous and confrontational, and we love it all the more for it. Spinning a variety of perspectives together, Weapons centers around the mysterious disappearance of a classroom of children who all leave their homes on the same night. It's an unsettling premise on its face, and like any great mystery, each new revelation provokes a strange mix of shock and uncomfortable laughter. It's a thematically well-rounded story that explores the dark underbelly of an idyllic community with disturbing imagery, particularly once Amy Madigan's Gladys gets involved. Incredibly, Weapons resists a definitive meaning, encouraging the audience to draw their own conclusions about what it's all supposed to mean.
What are you doing back there?
Wait.
Number 3. Hamnet.
Is it true you know everything about a person by touching them here?
Not everything.
Another heartbreaking and powerfully acted movie about art's connection to trauma, Hamnet pulls back the curtain on one of the most famous tragedies of all. Though heavily fictionalized, this look at William Shakespeare and his wife Agnes is an excruciatingly real portrayal of grief in its rawest form. Paul Mescal and especially Jessie Buckley turn in career-best performances as a couple processing the loss of their son, tapping into unimaginable sorrow with both ferocity and tenderness.
That place in your head is now more real to you than anywhere else. I am myself indifferent on it. Again!
We wouldn't be surprised to see both of them land Oscar nominations alongside the movie itself. It's not easy for a film to be both unbelievably sad and daringly optimistic, but Hamnet makes that emotional balance look easy.
Stay, smile, play. Never forget for a moment.
Number 2. Sinners.
Love you, brother. Be careful. I will. With all the things that I've seen, I ain't ever seen no demons.
Yeah, maybe you saw this one coming. But could you blame us? Black Panther and Creed director Ryan Coogler reteamed with Michael B. Jordan to deliver one of the most original, most purely entertaining blockbuster films in years.
No ghosts. No magic. Till now. Hey, get back inside.
Let me in, man!
A masterful blend of horror, western, and musical elements, Sinners wowed audiences to the tune of $357.2 million. That was on a budget of $90 million, which surely gave Warner Brothers something to smile about after Mickey 17. Starring Jordan as twins Smoke and Stack Moore, Sinners elevates its genre trappings to thoughtfully explore how racism ultimately hurts all of us.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. One Battle After Another.
You know, I don't remember that part. All right, let's just not nitpick over the passwords.
A comedic thriller of the highest order, no movie captures the singular blend of chaos, paranoia, and unfettered hope of 2025 like One Battle After Another. Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn lead a top-notch cast as an ex-revolutionary and the military man pursuing him and his daughter.
Hey, you double your daily rate, get this done.
Who is it?
Willa Ferguson, age 16. Daughter, Bob Ferguson.
Thematically challenging and visually resplendent, it's also the first time in a while that Paul Thomas Anderson has set a film in the present day. But through his action-packed direction, phenomenal performances, and the movie's precise alignment with the current political climate, One Battle After Another continues his streak as one of modern cinema's absolute best. It's the kind of movie destined to leave an indelible mark, and could very well be the signature movie of the 2020s.
Thank you, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. God damn it! Viva la revolution!
What was your favorite movie of 2025? Is there one we forgot to mention? Let us know in the comments below.